Let's see, we should be... Shouldn't take too long, but we will be going into a draft soon for Picara Bay. Now, we tried watching a game here yesterday. It didn't work, sadly, so hopefully it'll work again. So I'm just going to do this before I forget. I'm going to restart everything to make sure it works. Just to be on the safe side, you know. Very annoying, but you know. Gotta do what you gotta do to make it work. Alright. Let's see if we got a ban coming in. I believe Galantic is first this time around. It should be coming in soon. Let's see. I think. Alright. So I think we're ready. Should be any second now. So what will you guys look for on this map? Have you guys played this in Clash? You got some very interesting routes you can take on this one. There's like a walkway over in the middle path that you can take that I think very few people know about. Yeah, we might have to redo it. We'll see. Like I said, the custom system and the spectator is quite special in a way. I feel like my biggest problem with this Picara Bay map is there are things that block your projectiles that shouldn't be blocking it. So, alright. Here we go. The first ban. Surprise. T-Mat. Not allowed. I mean, we just watched a game with T-Mat completely destroying everyone on damage. Getting a lot of poking done, so I'm not surprised. I wonder if we'll see a ban on Margrave or something here. I imagine they don't really want to ban Ashling. I mean, we've seen Ashling banned once or twice, but if you can grab her for yourself, then yeah, you have a really good support. Now, fun thing, like this map, you can have a lot of fun cliffing on the boat, so it's gonna be interesting to see how many fights, if any, we have on the boat. It's a very special gameplay space to fight over, but you know, maybe we'll see someone fall off the map. We'll see. We did not see it on Sanctum Falls, but it was quite close a few times, so we'll see. Maybe if we're lucky. Alright. We are waiting for Shadow Wizards to pick a ban. And it looks like they have decided we will not see another Zenobia. It is over. But Esrin is still available. So let's see what happens. I imagine we see Margrave for sure. Oh boy. First pick Galantic is Imani. Well then, alright. Interesting. And of course Ashling goes to the other side, and actually both of them do. So we both have Sven and Ashling supports ready to go on the Shadow Wizard side. That is pretty dang nasty, I would have to say. Pretty nasty. Hopefully the spectator works on his map. We tried 4 times yesterday on his map and it failed every single time. So that's unfortunate. So we are now waiting for Galantic's 2 picks. They have Imani, which, I mean, I'm not a fan of her on this map, but we'll see what they can do. And of course we see the one, the only, the GOAT Paco. Gotta have that. Paco and Margrave teaming it up. Alright. Okay. Very strong front line here. A lot of control as well on the battlefield. Now you don't have Ashling nor Sven, so I mean, I guess he might go Vadasi here. Or you just go Voden. You know, it worked for them before, so why not? Support Voden, best support, I heard. Now the question here is, do you want the frontliner on Shadow Wizard? And why is it Gnosis or Zandora? Oh, well, speaking of, we do indeed have Zandora, a hero that I really like playing. A lot of fun when you do a 50-50 build along with Oru, so getting that damage out early, or a ton of damage on Oru, and they really need it on the Shadow Wizard side. So now in Galantic you want to support and a bit more damage, even though Paco, if built as a brawler, same with Margaret, can do a ton of damage. But I imagine as Margaret you want to be tankier and have that deflect and all that good stuff. Oh, okay. Galantic going in here with a brawler Ramsey, once again picked, have the poison as well, and a ton of damage with Roland. Can we see Kadir here? Kadir, I actually like Kadir on this map. I've had a lot of fun playing Kadir this map, especially since a ranged player like to stay up, you know, high, like on the rooftops and stuff, and you can just teleport with a dagger. So it's been very useful. Let's see, another ranged maybe? HK, maybe HK. No, I'm actually correct. I can't believe I am, but here we are. We do have a Kadir as the last pick. Nice, I like that a lot. I'm a big fan of that. So yeah, there we go. The draft for the last match, or the last map rather, between Galantic and Shadow Wizard. The last semi-final, and then it's the actual final match after this. Can't wait to see what will happen with this one on this map. Alright, so now we are, once again, we're gonna wait for teams to, you know, join the game and everything, and then, yeah. We'll hopefully get to spectate this one as well. We've only had one so far that hasn't really worked out, and that's unfortunate. So let's hope it works. So what do you guys think about this this draft here? Like I said, I've tried Imani on this map. Very frustrating because there are things that block your shots. Now, granted, this is Clash, so you know, probably way better than the Rush version in my opinion. So I can see it working way more effectively for sure. You have some crazy sightlines on this map for sure. Unless you go Cyclops walls and stuff. Yeah, I really like the Kadir pick. I think that is gonna make a difference here. And I don't know, Shadow Wizard feels, to me, it feels like they have a better draft in my opinion. But we'll see. Mostly because Galantic, they're like supports. Lame. Who needs supports, right? Yikes. Well, not Galantic. Now the only frontliner Shadow Wizards have is obviously Zandora. She is, I mean, I like her a lot as a frontliner, but you know, she's more of a support. So essentially, Shadow Wizards have a triple support setup with Aisling, Sven, and Zandora. I think we saw one game where we didn't have a support Aisling, but I don't know. It feels like going damage Aisling here is probably not a play. You could actually, with this setup with Zandora, you can go full buff, like basically buff and damage. So you completely like ignore the healing stuff and just go full on buff my teammates with damage, buff my own damage. You know, just straight up having like that crazy, be able to switch on like a more damage gain could be crazy. Like I said, I made my own build for Zandora. It's a 50-50 build, and I really like it. It's essentially 50% support, support like healing and buffing, and 50% damage. So I like it a lot. It's been a lot of fun. So Kadir is just straight up combo for me. Like going for that poking, throwing the dagger, and just having a blast. Especially on this map. Helps a lot. But I can imagine what I want to see here. I want to see a cliff by either Sven or I think more realistically maybe Roland. I'm not sure. Or it could get one if you put traps on the walkways to the boat or something like that. Could actually happen. Yeah, we'll see. We are waiting. The teams should be in the game pretty soon. We haven't really heard anything yet. So let's see what happens. Nothing yet. All right. We're waiting for one of the team captains to tell us that they are indeed in game, and then we'll switch over. I hope the spectating works on this map. No luck yesterday, so I want to see like competitive play on this map. How it looks is very interesting layout on this one, with all the verticality on the rooftops as well. All right, nothing yet. Okay. Yeah, if you missed it, the first semi-final was a 2-0. This is the third map in the second semi-final. The first one was Illusion versus Massive Damage. And it was quite the upset as Massive Damage actually lost 2-0. So, yeah, very unexpected. So it's going to be interesting to see the grand final here. If it will be even or if it's going to be a stomp. We'll see. It is a best of 5, so who knows. Still, okay. Let's see what's happening. We're still waiting for confirmation, looks like, from the captains here. See if we can join in. Shouldn't take too long, I hope. Alright, no, nothing yet. It's fine, we can chill a bit more. I think it's okay. Hope you guys having a nice weekend. I appreciate you guys being here. Hope you've been enjoying this. I have no spectator today to help me, so I'm casting and spectating at the same time, so I apologize if I missed something. Yeah, it's we had some really nice games today. I feel like it's been so far so good. I wonder what's going on. We haven't heard anything. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if there's an update. I'm not sure why they're taking so long. Unless they've already started. Or it might have bugged out again. Let me see if I can join this. We haven't heard anything yet. Let me see if it works. I think the game is running though, so let's find out. Nope, it's not really working, it turns out. Alright, that's unfortunate. Hold on. Alright, so the game has started, but they did not tell us. That's very odd, so we gotta watch the other one. 1 sec. Let me do this then, and then we can watch it. This one, I think. Yeah, here we go. This should be it. 1 second. Alright. So here we go. We're not gonna have any sound, sadly. It's not really working. The spectator's bugged, so we're gonna have to be watching this one instead. But yeah, we are watching Galantic versus Shadow Wizard Money Gang on Picaro Bay here, and it looks like there's some very interesting backliners. Galantic getting a bunch. Oh, actually, yeah, they're getting a bunch here. It looks like Imani. I'm interested to see this Imani play, but yeah, Aura is going down here to Roland. There's a ton of damage going on. Like, Roland has so much crazy damage. It's kind of nuts, to be honest. But this is Picaro Bay that we're playing. The first push is on Galantic. I think they are not going for this at all. Kajir goes down to Margrave, and it seems like this will actually be a reset. We do see some poking going on over here on the Galantic side, or rather the Shadow Wizard side. But yeah, a successful first push from Galantic. They got the first, or they got the third one rather, and it looks like got a big team fight going on. The Sven Focus coming out right there, and it looks like there's a big cleanup coming out from Galantic. There's a lot of damage from this Roland, absolutely destroying both Aura and Zendora, as really Shadow Wizards trying their best here. But yeah, we can see Ramsey going ham on this Kadir as well. Imani desperately trying to get some line of sight here as Galantic are ahead by a lot. 40 power, they from 60 to 40, still a lot of power, and they're very well ahead. If they get this next push, it's going to be an auto wound. Paco trying to escape here, as Roland is trying to escape as well. Has no stamina left. Paco going down to Oru, and Oru going down to Imani with successful sniping, and Imani yet again with the focus, even taking down Zandora in the middle right there, and it looks like we have a successful poking going on. Still Imani in the middle, sitting on a boat, poking away here like crazy, and it's going to be an auto wound from Galantic. It looks like we'll see. We'll probably see them push creature. I would assume, seeing as the auto wound is up. There's an obelisk up on C. Very interesting, and a big obelisk as well. So they the Galantic side, they do have it actually locked down. D is getting pushed here from Shadow Wizards, and it looks like it's Kajir alone. Probably is trying to make them rotate here. It's only Roland going over to the boat to check it out, but Kajir diving deep into the back line, dealing with that Imani, and it's actually poking this Bloomer here. He's in trouble though, as Roland has found him. Does he have his smoke? It doesn't look like it, and he might try to escape here, as he's almost running straight into Galantic down in the middle, trying to save this obelisk, but successful smoke and decoys coming out from Kajir. Kajir goes down, however, so it's a nice try from him. The obelisk getting extremely low here for Galantic. They need to, or rather would like to save this, as Imani is going ham on the sniping. Look at his line of sight, is absolutely nuts. The poking damage, or bringing down that Paco and Roland, and once again dealing a ton of damage here and dealing with ore in no time. So looking looks like a nice try here from Shadow Wizards, but they were successfully pushed back. And yeah, once again the teams are even on the points here. Now a big fight coming up, 60 points, a big focus coming out. Their shield is up from Zandora, but it looks like Aisling will go down once again to Roland. Zandora diving into Margrave, dealing with him, and Roland once again cleaning up this battlefield. Kajir getting absolutely destroyed, or with a ton of damage onto Paco, as well as Roland once again getting another kill, this time on Zandora. Looks like Or is trying to deal with this Roland. Roland dipping extremely low as he's being chased by Or, but that damage from Roland is absolutely insane. And Ramsey actually saving Roland there from Or, but Roland will fall with due to the Or debuff, the burning, I would imagine, from the card. That very last one is hitting. So not a great look here for Shadow Wizards. We have Galantic getting the first push, and with that, looks like Imani is getting poked again, once again by Kajir, and they're not really going for this wound again. They're trying to play it safe and expecting Shadow Wizards to really be ready for this. Definitely not worth it, and well, Galantic very much busy with chasing down Kajir here halfway across the map. They do kill him after the timer is over, so Galantic has the lead in power. As you can see now, the clash is happening. The boat is now gonna get nuked out of the map. Do not stand on that, you will die. And Roland once again cleaning up here and killing off Aisling, or dealing with Ramsey trying to go into the back line, but not successful with that, sadly. Once again, Imani trying to find that line of sight here. It's kind of crazy on this, similar to, for example, Sanctum Falls, where you have a bunch of line of sight and long sight lines, especially this one here, back to that Bloomer in the back on the F point, especially to fall back. It's kind of nuts. So yeah, we're already in the clash here. Still somewhat even, I would say, but Shadow Wizards really need to get some plays going here, as they're trying to... Imani is trying to survive this constant assault from Kajir. Kajir regrets it pretty quickly, with Roland finishing Kajir off straight up. He's just gone out of this, and Roland once again going on to Aisling, getting rid of her, so another support is gone. And it looks like Imani getting a lot of hits onto Oru here, as Oru is being chased down, and Margrave dealing with Oru. And it looks like Galantic is getting yet another push here in the the first clash arena. The obelisk is still up, the adult one is still here. They do also have a Cyclops for Galantic here in the middle, so in a very strong position here. And we can see that Galantic is rotating over to E, as they seem to be seemingly trying to bait Shadow Wizard here. And I mean, they really don't have to push here, they just have to wait for one of these creatures to grab it, and yeah, there we go. There is another push for Galantic, and it's going to be an auto wound. So I imagine that Shadow Wizards want to make some sort of play here. Kajir is really desperately trying to do something, but he is completely shut down every single time he tries to do something, especially trying to poke that Imani. But you know, Galantic, they are definitely ready, and it is not an auto wound. That is unfortunately a UI bug in the game, but you only need like one player to push this really. So it looks like most of Galantic is actually going in here. You just need a few pokes and then bail out, but it looks like a team fight is happening as Paco is trying to escape here, getting chased, actually focused by Oru, but Paco survives. I believe Oru missed quite a few cards there, maybe even all of them, because it didn't really deal enough damage, if any at all. So Kajir once again in the middle trying to get stuff done, getting harassed by Ramsey. Ain't gonna happen, he needs to fall back here, while Roland is dealing a ton of damage onto Zandora. Zandora is gone, and Ramsey can just grab that heal and try and put more pressure up. It looks like Ramsey wants to make more plays here with that poison and AoE going out on literally everyone around him. Actually, Aisling by herself killing the Cyclops in the middle here for Galantic. So now we're even on power. Once again, the Uncle Sven focus comes out, but it is not enough. Once again, Kadir going down to Ramsey. Now Imani constantly rotating here. She has been poked quite a bit in this game, and yeah, she is a nuisance. This is one of the better maps for her, I would definitely say. Yeah, the boat is on fire, don't worry about it. You just stay away from it, don't touch it, you're fine. We are essentially in the rush version of the map with some extra points. And it looks like there's a lot of poking going on in the middle here, or it's quite low. You need to be careful, and maybe he's got the trap up. There's this Zandora shield up as Aisling tries to go in, even though she's low in health, and Zandora doing everything she can here. She does not seemingly have to have the heal or the actual cleanse here, so she will get absolutely destroyed by Roland there. Margrave dealing with Aisling as well, very much overextending as Roland gets another kill to Oru, and that is yet another push from Galantic. Roland getting that Uncle Sven kill there. And once again in the back lines we got some shenanigans. Imani barely surviving that, like 1 HP. Kajir almost successful this time around, actually going toward that Imani and dealing with it. Margrave going down. There's no shield for Shadow Wizards here. This is very bad. There's a ton of damage coming in from the Galantic side here, but it looks like they don't want to overextend. Yeah, it looks like Kajir actually is waiting there to pick up Roland, so he got his revenge onto Roland, doing a ton of damage, and that also means his shield is up, so not much is going to happen here. Imani is ready here on the other side of the map to deal with anyone coming into this fight low on health. It looks like another team fight breaking out in the middle here, or is super low, and he's a pick here for Imani, but instead Imani gets Kajir. Ramsey gets Oru instead, and Margaret getting extremely low here with Imani picking yet another kill onto Zandora with an insane line of sight all the way in the back here. Margaret grabbing that Aisling kill before he actually falls. He has no health whatsoever. Roland supporting, dealing with that Sven, and a ton of damage onto the Bloomer, enough to actually kill it, and they can actually grab this point, and they actually do. Galantic ready to grab that, but they get interrupted, it looks like, with Aisling dealing with Ramsey. And I believe Galantic will be chased out of there now. It's not their part of the map, as Zandora actually finished Paco as well. They're all trying to escape on the Galantic side, but not very successful. They're all chased down in the end. Looks like Galantic actually opted for a Cerberus here. I guess they were tired of being constantly backstabbed by Kajir. The obelisk getting poked here. I believe that was Kajir once again trying to get some plays going, or getting absolutely hammered here by Ramsey, and the Guardian is about to go down. This is probably the last push we'll see of this game, and yeah, it's literally no shield, absolutely no health, and that is a super quick game from Galantic. So yeah, it's absolutely amazing. That was crazy. Just like Ghost Reef, the previous match we watched, where Shadow Wizard just completely destroyed Galantic. Galantic just brings it back in this one. Absolutely nuts. That is amazing. Roland going absolute ham here. It's 21 kills. That is nuts. He did 88,000 damage in this game. And a ton against the wound as well. Roland just, yeah, crazy, dude. That was extremely rough for Shadow Wizards. Yeah, they tried, man. They really tried.